I wore my late grandmother's ring to my sister's engagement party after she told me jewelry from our family was outdated. My grandma Loretta died 2 years ago and left me her ring. It's not flashy. It's a gold band with a small cluster of garnets set in this old-fashioned flower shape, the kind of thing that doesn't photograph well but looks incredible in person. She wore it every single day of her adult life. When she gave it to me before she died, like handed it to me herself, told me to take it. She said, "You actually look at things. The others don't." I didn't fully understand that until later. My sister Deanna got engaged in September. Her fiancé Marcus is fine. He's fine. There's not really more to say about him. She'd been dating him for about 8 months, and then suddenly there was a ring on her finger and a party being planned. My mom was thrilled. My aunt was thrilled. Everyone was thrilled, and I was trying to be too. The trouble started maybe 3 weeks before the party. My mom had pulled out some old jewelry, Loretta's stuff mostly, plus some things from our great aunt, and was talking about maybe wearing some of it to the engagement party as a little tribute. Deanna shut that down fast. She said she didn't want the party to feel frumpy, and that vintage family pieces had that energy. She used the word energy. She said Marcus's family was very put together, very modern, and she didn't want her side showing up looking like they'd raided an estate sale. My mom looked a little stung but said okay. I didn't say anything. I just filed it away. The night of the party I got dressed and I put on the ring. I wasn't making a statement. Or maybe I was. A little. But mostly it was that I'd been wearing it to things lately because I missed her, and I wasn't going to take it off because Deanna had decided garnets were embarrassing. The party was at Marcus's parents' house. Nice place, lots of white surfaces. I got there around 7 p.m. and for the first hour everything was totally normal. I was talking to my cousin Brianna and some people I didn't know, and at some point one of Marcus's aunts, this woman named Claudette who had silver hair and very good posture, reached out and touched my hand and said, "That ring is extraordinary. Is it antique?" I said yes, it belonged to my grandmother. She wanted to know more about it, so I told her a little. She called her daughter over to look at it. A few people gathered. Someone asked where I'd found it. I said it was passed down. Claudette said something like, "They just don't make settings like that anymore. The craftsmanship is completely different." Deanna appeared at my shoulder about 30 seconds into that. She didn't say anything at first. She just stood there. When Claudette and the others drifted away, Deanna pulled me a few steps to the side and said quietly, "You wore grandma's ring." I said yes. She said, "I literally told mom I didn't want that kind of thing at this party." I said, "You told mom? You didn't tell me." She said I knew what she meant, that it was a whole vibe she was trying to avoid, and that Marcus's aunt had just spent 5 minutes making it a whole thing when this was supposed to be about her and Marcus. I looked at her and said, "Claudette liked the ring, Deanna. That's not a bad thing for your party." She said it wasn't about whether Claudette liked it. It was about her specifically asking for the family jewelry to stay home, and me going out of my way to make a point. I said, "I wear this ring because grandma gave it to me. I wore it to Brianna's graduation. I wore it to your birthday dinner in July. You didn't have a problem with it then." She said that was different because those weren't events where first impressions mattered. I just looked at her for a second. I said, "Grandma thought I was the one who actually looked at things." I think I finally get what she meant. Deanna didn't say anything to me for the rest of the night. She hasn't mentioned the ring since, but my mom told me last week that Deanna asked if she still had Loretta's pearl earring somewhere,